initiated a traffic stop.
If you don't identify yourself, that is obstruction.
What crime did I commit?
There's no crime, but I'm identifying you. Okay.
Because I didn't do anything. Oh, sir, she almost ran me off the road.
Okay. Again, you didn't yield to lights and siren. You came out.
She was next to me.
Hold on. If they said he didn't commit no crime, then he don't have to give up his license or no kind of identification, bro. Power tripping, right? Yeah, they
almost ran me off the road. What are you talking about?
On September 22nd, 2022, Officer Lewis of the Cleveland Heights Police Department initiated a traffic stop for expired tags on a silver Infiniti. However, her reckless driving nearly caused a collision with another driver, Mr. Kern. After the near miss, Mr. Kern, upset about her dangerous behavior, pulled over to talk to Officer Lewis. Though he complied by waiting on the sidewalk, Officer Lewis, after addressing the driver of the Infiniti, approached Mr. Kern with hostility. She escalated the situation, claiming he hadn't yielded to her lights.
She up there mad because he a civilian and you black at that. Nigga, what you mean you pulling me over because I'm reckless driving, motherfucker? If you don't keep going, I promise you, bro, that's where it came in. Now, she was like, nigga, what are you waiting on? Uber? Because I know you ain't sitting here to tell me I was driving reckless. And like, bro, you black. Like, nigga, I'm the police. This shit should not be happening. Are you dreaming? You think this nigga think this Grand Theft Auto? That's how she looking at it, bro. I'm keeping it real with you. And to keep it real again with you, this might sound kind of effed up, but this is not like the year 3010. It's 2025. As a black man, you tripping, pulling the police over because they driving reckless. Nigga, the police almost take me off the road. I'm gonna keep going. Unless I'm in a car accident. What I'm gonna do is pull over and say, hey, you almost hit me. I don't care what state you are in America, bro. Almost getting into a car accident is not a crime. It's not. Yeah, bro, he tripping.
And sirens. Although Mr. Kern disputed this, her story shifted multiple times during the encounter, ultimately leading to an unjustified call for backup.
1 second.
A1 radio, stand by. It's going to be on Mayfield across from the exit.
So that's the original dude she pulling over already. If y'all was a little lost, bro, she was so much in a rush. She was so eager to pull this car over, she almost ran the black dude off the road. So this the car she was trying to pull over first. Now this nigga waiting on the sidewalk, waiting on her traffic stop. Like, bro, you tripping. You tripping.
First access road. Send me another unit because another party does not know how to yield to lights and sirens, and he's sitting here reporting me. Say they almost ran him off the road.
You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm Officer Lewis with Cleveland Heights. The reason I'm for the traffic stop is the plates on the vehicle are expired. It's not even a big deal. Do you know that guy behind me in the Porsche?
I was trying to hurry up and move
You're
over.
good. No, you're good. You did the right thing. I'm put my lights out and sirens. He did not move over. I'll give you the plate to the other vehicle that's out with the confrontation. I apologize.
You almost ran me off the road.
I initiated my lights and sirens.
I didn't hear anything.
But was your music on? Because I had the lights and sirens on, sir. I apologize. He stopped abruptly. Okay, I'm not wrong. The lights and sirens were activated. Okay.
That should have been that. Like, okay, I'm gonna let it go. She kept on egging it on, squad. So I guess he gonna keep on it. That's what I'm saying, bro. If you pull over the police or you waiting on the sideline, waiting for her to finish her traffic stop, bro, you go in there for an apology. Soon as she apologized, he said, okay, I'm gonna let it go. Is your ego really that hurt that you need an apology from the police? My nigga, I'm gonna keep on going, right? I know I'm black in America, bro. They gonna take me to jail for anything they can plan. So I'm not fucking with the police, bro. Waiting on them to do a traffic stop. Put yourself in his position, man. Put yourself in his position. You driving down the street, right? The car in front of you, which is this silver car, the police behind you. They swerve around you trying to pull over this car. Aren't you happy they didn't pull you over? They put on their lights behind you and they want to pull over the car in front of you, nigga. But you gonna be like, nah, fuck that. They almost hit me. I'm gonna pull over anyway. What? That shit that is. I guess he wanted his apology.
I did not do that, sir. The lights and sirens on my marked patrol because he stopped abruptly, causing me to stop abruptly, causing you to stop abruptly. And I apologize for that. However, the lights and sirens were on, okay? The police vehicle is marked. You can clearly see it's a marked patrol vehicle. I initiated lights and sirens. I'm not going to argue, and I'm telling you I do. I'm going to tell you I do apologize that he did stop abruptly. Nobody was wrong.
Disconnect, right? So between the public and you as a public servant,
you're just that driver check, okay?
If there's something wrong and you actually did it, all you say, my bad.
And I did. I just said,
keep going.
I said my bad. I said,
she apologized to you, bro.
I initiated a traffic stop in a marked vehicle with lights and sirens. Right. If you didn't hear the sirens or see the lights, I mean, you called back up.
Where's the body count to her right before she initiated the traffic stop? We can go ahead and put this on Jeopardy and watch this right now, right? Because they got her body count. They didn't just turn, unless she turned her shit on when she got out the car. Then I need to shut up. But other than that, bro, we should be able to see or from the dash cam, like, right? My nigga ego is hurt. That's all it is. He wanted to pop. He right now, at this point in the video, bro just seemed like a soft male that needs his ego to be stroked a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That's all it seemed like, bro.
Well, I called back up because somebody was getting out of a cop car.
Sergeant Wolf arrived on the scene and immediately made assumptions without properly assessing the situation. He accused Mr. Kern of obstruction, despite having no legal basis for the claim. Wolf's actions reflect a broader issue within law enforcement.
So you call back up for your safety, but
Well, you don't pull up behind an officer on a traffic stop.
you don't even know what's going on.
You're right, I don't.
So why are you saying that?
Because I'm here and what you're doing right now is against the law.
Ran me off the road.
Okay, well then you should have pulled over for lights and sirens. She said it on the radio that you didn't yield. And it's on dash cam, I'm assuming.
This the disconnect, man.
Sir,
I'll tell you what, let her finish her business and then we can sit down and talk like
we're
adults.
good. I'm going to let him go. We're good. I'm going to let him go.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what was your last name?
My last name?
Yeah.
Why do you need my last name?
Because I'm asking who I'm talking to. You asked me who you were talking to.
Well, now you're going to be under arrest because what you're doing is illegal.
Listen.
What you're doing is illegal. I can charge you for interfering with
Just give me your last name.
Why?
Because I'm conducting business with you right now.
For my friend.
10-4, that's not going to
how
be
it
good,
works.
right?
What's your RS?
Stand by.
What's your reasonable articulate suspicion of my crime?
I'm going to get rid of him.
I'll explain to you, okay?
Am I being detained?
Right now.
Am I being detained?
If you want to be.
10-4, that's not
That's not how it works. What's your RS?
Stand by.
My RS?
Articulate suspicion of my
Okay.
crime.
I'm gonna
First, okay, hold on. I'll explain it to you.
Bro, you gotta understand
What
who
you're
you
doing right
are.
No, sir, she almost ran me off the road.
Okay. Again, you didn't yield to lights and siren. And you came out.
She was next to me and stopped and almost ran me off the fucking road. What are you talking
Okay,
about?
listen to me. You asked my reasonable articulable suspicion. It's not a
I'm not
probable
under
cause.
arrest. If you arrest me, you violate my rights.
I don't want.
And what's gonna happen is, when they try to arrest him, that's when he gonna want to leave. Well, this nigga could have first not pulled over to begin with. Second, when she apologized 5 times, she could have walked away. Okay, cool. They finna try to arrest this nigga now, and he's gonna try to walk away, and that's when it's gonna be too late. Like, everybody, it's always this until them cuffs come out and the police want to arrest you. That's when you want to be like, all right, cool, I'll just leave then, man. This ain't even worth it. This not even just a traffic stop, man. This is just, I'm telling you, bro, he should have just.
I want to arrest you. We have to
You're
ID
going to
you.
violate my rights. That's what you're going to
Okay,
do?
we have to ID you. You understand that? Yes, we do.
All right, I'm a videotape it.
Okay, we got you on camera
I'm
too.
going to call, they come get the car, you're violating my rights.
I'm getting. Who's getting what car?
They can come, you're going to
We're
arrest
gonna do
me,
another
right?
car here. I got a male who's obstructing.
No, I'm
And
not.
he refuses to identify himself. So I'll take a report on it, but I need your ID.
No.
Yeah.
I'm dealing with her.
The misuse of authority to intimidate civilians. Ohio Revised Code.
And that's another thing right there. That police officer had a good point. My nigga, if you pull over on the side of the road and you want something to happen, because evidently you're not taking the apology. So if you want us to go ahead and put this down on paper, just in case you want to sue later on or you want to come to the police department, get her in trouble, get her written up, my nigga, we gonna need your name, your date of birth, and all that type of shit. And even though they ain't supposed to run it, they gonna run it anyway to see if this nigga got any kind of record so they could take him to jail. Bro, stupid to me. I'm being real. This nigga stupid. He go to jail is his fault.
2921.29 clearly states that identification is required only when there is reasonable suspicion of criminal activity. Since Mr. Kern was not involved in any criminal offense, his refusal to provide identification was lawful. However, Officer Lewis and Sergeant Wolf ignored this fact.
But if he want a police report on what happened, he have to give him his ID though. That's what I'm saying.
Pressuring Mr. Kern into complying and eventually handcuffing him without cause.
Listen, talk to me. Just do me a favor. All I'm asking you,
I'm a private citizen.
just take your hands out of your pocket while we're talking,
Right.
okay? I called for backup, all right?
Yeah.
I initiated a traffic stop. I understand you and I and that gentleman, we all just saw what happened, okay?
Right.
I'm calling for another person because I'm dealing with one person who I don't know who I'm dealing with. And you get out, listen, sir, let me speak. Let me explain to you. I call for another.
Am I tripping or is she cool than a motherfucker? Fonz, what's happening? Am I tripping or is she cool? Cause I think I'm. Yeah, it's a few of y'all in the comments that's saying that what's happening right now and his whole actions is valid, bro. And I'm not understanding this nigga, bro. I'm not. Because what are you expecting out of this, my nigga? You don't want the apology. You don't want a police report, so you want to argue. What are you expecting to come out of this shit? I don't understand what he wants. What do he want? Because I don't know. I don't get it right now, bro.
Other person because I have a man getting out of a car walking towards me. You know how society is. I know how society is. Now listen, I'm asking you to identify yourself so I can let my dispatcher know who I'm out with. If you don't identify yourself, that is obstruction. You are the one that came out.
Obstruction is a secondary crime. What crime did I commit?
There's no crime, but I'm identifying you. Okay.
Thank you.
I need your driver license.
I'm sorry. I'm going to have to arrest you if you don't identify yourself.
She just said it was no crime.
Listen.
Obstructing is a
What?
crime.
Obstructing is a crime.
Identify yourself, class.
She almost ran me off the road.
And then I still have to identify you.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna call in for your car. You can arrest me.
Okay, turn around.
Because I didn't do anything.
Okay, turn around.
I didn't do anything.
Listen, just all you have to do.
I don't have my ID with me.
Okay, what's your social?
That's all we asked for.
For what?
What's your last name, sir?
Kern, man.
Kern?
You know what happened. Why are you letting him do this?
He's a sergeant.
He's violating my rights.
He is not. He didn't identify
Ticket when he
yourself.
sent you on your way. You have a valid driver's license?
Yeah, I do.
You gotta understand that's the police, bro.
How did I interfere? She almost ran me off.
Me, I would have thought this would have happened to me if I would have pulled over, waiting for the police to like finish the traffic stop, so I wouldn't have pulled over. My nigga, you're black. What are you expecting to happen? You're not finna pull over by it. My nigga, rights is only on paper. That shit don't happen physically. You know what I'm saying? All that shit. Niggas ain't got no rights when it comes to the field, man. That's only on paper. I'm telling you. He thought he had some kind of, I don't know what case, but no case. He didn't ask for a sergeant, my nigga. He didn't say, I'm suing y'all. Y'all almost killed me. He didn't scream a lawsuit. He didn't scream. Shit, man.
The fucking roll.
And you could have pulled off and waited and called.
I did wait when she said wait.
You were out here talking to her. Have a seat.
Mr. Kern, just
Don't push me, man.
Have a seat.
Why are you so full of machismo, man?
Dude, have a seat. I'm not putting up with your bullshit, okay? Have a seat.
What's wrong with you, man?
Have a
I'm
seat.
sitting down.
All the way
I'm
in.
sitting down.
if he
He's going for
checks,
obstructing. Or he's getting a
you're
ticket
gonna.
for Is he valid?
I don't know. I'm waiting for the radio to say. So this is what happened. That vehicle matched the description of the vehicle from Weird Shit yesterday. I saw it. I initiated a traffic stop. That person, instead of like pulling over, he stopped abruptly. And I'm getting behind him, but he stopped abruptly. This guy was very close to him, and we almost did get into an accident because that driver stopped so abruptly. I did, yes.
Gets a ticket for
She seen 100.
There's no ifs, ands, or buts about this.
Okay.
He's getting a ticket for
Radio, you want to see me read back on that? Yes, I have it.
emergency vehicle.
Yes, radio, I do. That's why I provided
It
it.
was to a Demetrius Raphael Kern. It's a 37-year-old male. He's valid, that's one.
So you get the ticket, and then you can come to
Listen, I don't feel I need to give him a ticket for that.
Is it the water, my workout routine? What is it, bro? I don't know what that shit is. Because I thought bro was in his 40s. That nigga do not look like he a year older than me. That shit crazy, bro. I know a lot of y'all watching this shit like, hey, they scandalous, but my nigga put himself in this pickle. He did. He put himself in this pickle, man. I'm not motherfucking playing that. You said he won a lawsuit? Damn, how they pull that out the hat?
I'm cool with this. Okay, I mean, I'm cool with letting him go. He just, I didn't understand.
She cool as fuck,
He's being a
bro.
jerk.
He obstructed. He refused to identify himself. I'm not going to sit out here and argue with somebody for an hour. The legalities of it. You can come to court.
Okay.
So he gets a ticket for obstructing.
So this is the bitch. This probably why he won the lawsuit. So this is the buster right here. And he the sergeant, got the arrows up there, bro. That's what I'm saying, my nigga. When you do this type of shit, you can't expect the police. Look, all police are not bad guys. We all know that. I don't care how much we say we don't like them. Well, fuck the police, fuck 12. All police are not bad guys, bro. With that being said, if he would have just had this encounter with her, he would have been on his way home. But him getting out the car, banking on that, hopefully I get a cool cop, my nigga, it's not working like that, bro. It's not. You are not a 32-year-old named Sarah with yoga pants on walking down the street with a poodle, my nigga. No. You a black nigga waiting. It's not happening. Know who you are, squad. Know who you are, my nigga. That shit is... That's like me driving in my car with my hat on. The police get behind me and I still have my hat on. I'm not white. The fuck? I'm taking my hat off, nigga. I'm not finna get pulled over because I look like a gangbanger, nigga. Been doing this since I was a kid, bro. I see the police, I'm taking my hat off in the car. Till this day, it been like that. It's gonna always be like that, bro. It's just, shit. Know who you are, squad.
He failed to identify himself.
Life is not fair. I don't know why y'all keep thinking that shit.
You guys got a lawsuit
Mr. Kern,
coming.
just hang on. Just
You got a lawsuit coming.
Listen, let me explain to you. You don't get out of the car yet. The sergeant wants me to give you a ticket for obstruction, okay? I'm not going to do anything else. Listen, he's the boss. He is the boss.
I don't have to refuse if I didn't commit a crime. This isn't a stop and ID state.
At this point, it is a traffic stop because you're out on a
almost ran me
traffic
off
stop.
the road.
Mr.
You
Kern,
know
we
it.
just had that conversation. I did not almost run you off the road.
That Tesla has cameras in it. So
Okay.
you guys are going to pay for this.
That's fine.
Officer Lewis gave inconsistent statements. Unfortunately, Mr. Kern couldn't provide Tesla video evidence, explaining that the recording feature was inactive. Despite Officer Lewis acknowledging her mistake and attempting to correct it, the supervisor, too egotistical to admit they were wrong, chose to proceed with the obstruction charge, citing that Mr. Kern was in handcuffs. This action amounts to a secondary violation of Mr. Kern's rights.
Mr. Kern, I apologize. I really do. And this is on body cam, all right? This is, the sergeant's telling me to do this, so... Police have to identify you. You do have to...
I told you that was the sergeant. She wouldn't even want to do this shit, bro. If he would have had that encounter with her, he would have been on his way home. Or he just, like, could have had that encounter with none of the motherfuckers and been on his way home. Love my people, but I don't feel sorry for this nigga. I don't. I just put myself in his shoes, and I do it all the time when I see videos like this, and I wouldn't have stopped at all. Especially if I would have seen, okay, the police trying to pull somebody over. They accidentally almost ran me off the road, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I survived, nigga, we didn't... Yeah. He got some bread out the situation though, so.
Identify yourself.
I broke the law. If I broke the law, I have to identify.
Mr. Kern, you got out of the vehicle in the middle of a traffic stop.
Got hit.
I understand that. And I needed to identify you.
This is going to be a heavy loss here. Cleveland Heights is going to pay me for this.
For what, sir?
Kidnapping, illegal detainment.
No one's kidnapping
I'm in the
you.
back of your car in handcuffs.
This man so soft.
I'm kidnapped.
This is not kidnapping. The sergeant placed you under arrest for obstruction. He asked for your information and you didn't give it to him. Listen, I'm going to be, there will be a court date. You and I will both go to it. And our prosecutor's really good and we'll work through it, okay? Listen, I'm just doing what I'm told to do, alright?
She don't even want to do it.
What do I put for this verbiage? When asked to identify himself, he refused.
So, just for my own. You activated your arrest.
So we're literally here, and I'm coming up because I saw that car. It looked like a car from the yesterday's incident. I ran it. It's expired. I am in this lane. I put my lights on to activate. The guy, instead of like continuing, he like whips over, stops abruptly, and I'm like halfway in between both lanes, and this guy was right behind him. So it did almost cause an accident. Absolutely. No, I was trying to go behind. It would have been a sure clear distance accident, but because of how that guy stopped abruptly, it would have been.
And he stopped and decided to get out of the
Well, and he was pissed because we did almost get into an accident. He was.
You didn't almost get it.
No, all of three of us.
Yes, everybody. Fool, are you not listening?
Going behind the other guy.
He could have gone down the street.
But the guy stopped abruptly, but he did. Then he got out and he's yelling. He's yelling while I'm initiating. Right. So I told him, I said, sir, just stand there. Let me talk to him. I'll come talk to you. And he did. But then he was continuous, because that happened, I called for backup. And then he was upset, rightfully so. It was not whatever. Why are they assholes? Was that necessary? Alright, here's your property.
Hold on, let me get this here.
Sure.
Damn, my nigga sued him. He didn't even go to jail. What cuffs are these, man? My nigga sued him over a ticket.
Do you want to sign or are you going to refuse? Alright, I'm going to give you a copy of it.
You guys violated my rights. You know.
Well, we'll all be in court.
Despite Officer Lewis apologizing for almost causing an accident, she and her supervisor, Sergeant Wolf, continued to escalate the situation. Mr. Kern, in handcuffs, was charged with obstruction, a charge that was clearly unfounded, as evidenced by the dismissal of the case 11 days later, due to lack of evidence. Officer Lewis herself appeared conflicted during the encounter, apologizing multiple times, but ultimately deferring to her superior's insistence on pressing charges. This further illustrates how poor supervision can exacerbate situations that could otherwise be peacefully resolved.
Yep, because if he wasn't there, it wouldn't happen.
I'm not trying to be a bad cop. I was literally not trying to even have any of this happen, and I did apologize.
You apologize, but you're following his directives.
He's a sergeant.
Yeah, but still, like you swore oath to the Constitution.
Right.
And you know what's right and wrong. And sometimes you gotta stand up to people.
Listen.
No.
When asked for your information, you have to identify yourself. At this point, we're on a traffic stop together
But you
now.
still have to
A traffic stop is not a crime.
And I asked him, I'm being detained, and nobody answered that.
Listen.
So I did it. I covered all my bases.
All the stuff's gonna be typed in the report.
If I was being detained, I had no choice but to give you my ID. That's why I specifically asked.
Yeah.
Am I being detained?
Well, at that point, it's a traffic stop.
But still, if I'm being detained, you should tell me. And if I'm not being detained, I'm free to go. And it's in a situation.
Well, right now you're free to go.
Yeah.
All right. I hope that you feel better, and I'm sorry that all of this had to happen this way.
You didn't do nothing.
Well, we did. We got into a little accident, almost a middle accident.
You did your job.
And I apologize.
Things happen in life. He came. He violated my rights.
Well, we're gonna work through it. All right. I don't think he violated your rights. He wanted you to identify yourself, and you didn't. All right.
You know you swore oath.
Say again.
You swore oath.
I did. I did.
That's all I'm gonna say.
All right, Mr. Kern.
Thank you.
I hope that you feel better, all
I'm
right?
going to the hospital.
All right. You gonna go to Metro?
I'm going right there.
Yes, sir.
The dismissal of Mr.
That's how you know he was going to sue. He went to the hospital so he can get the hospital. This nigga was ready to sue.
Kern's case signaled that the obstruction charge was baseless. While Sergeant Wolf was a driving force behind the wrongful detainment, Officer Lewis's participation in the misconduct could not be overlooked. Her shifting narrative about the events, combined with her failure to uphold Mr. Kern's rights, ultimately led to her dismissal from the force.
Oh, squad. Come on. Come on. My nigga could have been at court like, look, bro, she do not fire her. Matter of fact, give her a rec. Like, damn, they fired the homegirl. Now she gonna get another job at the cop and be ruthless because this good cop shit wasn't working for her, my nigga. They fired the homegirl. Damn.
The department had no choice but to fire her after public outcry and internal review, citing her failure to act with integrity and her role in a botched, unjust traffic stop.
Nah, what happened to that nigga? What happened to him, though? Did I miss that?
The dismissal of Mr. Kern's case signaled that the obstruction charge was baseless. While Sergeant Wolf was a driving force behind the wrongful detainment, Officer Lewis's participation in the misconduct could not be overlooked. Her shifting...
What? So they fired her and not the sergeant, my nigga? Cause the sergeant gonna be harder to replace. The sergeant been there for like 20 years. That nigga went through academy. He was working on the streets. He was a traffic cop. He did the day. Damn, they kept the sergeant and fired her, bro. That is fucked up. That is fucked up. Cause they said even though, look, he said even though the sergeant did the bullshit, oh girl couldn't be overlooked, so we fired her.
Can you go to Metro?
I'm going right there.
Yes, sir.
The dismissal of Mr. Kern's case signaled that the obstruction charge was baseless. While Sergeant Wolf was a driving force behind the wrongful detainment, Officer Lewis's participation in the misconduct could not be overlooked.
They said her participation got her fired, but even though he was the driving force, even though he told her to. And let's keep it 100, my nigga, if we at work, bro, and our manager like, do this real quick, and then that shit wasn't like illegal, she's like, just write the ticket. We gonna write the ticket. Don't give a fuck what you seen, bro. You ain't nobody. Talking about I seen this. Do anybody in the chat care? I never even seen you here before. What's your name? Freeland Wildman? Nobody cares, bro. We haven't. But anyway, this is crazy. That's crazy.
Her shifting narrative about the events, combined with her failure to uphold Mr. Kern's rights, ultimately led to her dismissal from the force. The department had no choice but to fire her after public outcry and internal review, citing her failure to act with integrity and her role in a botched, unjust traffic stop.
She was...
Like and subscribe for more police
with integrity, bro. She apologized 90 times. It kept on saying, I'm sorry, like, and she a female, she got male authority over. And it's the sergeant, my nigga. Damn.